What's up, Knights of Apollo? What's up, guys? It's Apollo here. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome back to Dol Guldur. This is a 3 vs 2 siege battle on 3rd Age Reforged, and we have the elves and dwarves working together, fighting a very strange alliance. We have the Orcs of Gundabad teaming up with Dale, so yeah, it's a little weird. And then we have Rhun. So the three forces are ready to bring down the defenses. Let's go ahead and get started with the battle. Alright, so Gundabad moving up a very fast moving army. They've got no siege towers, so they can move a little bit quicker with these ladders, but they don't get the protection. So let's real quick, as the armies are marching forward, let's look at the army comp. So Gundabad bringing a lot of orc marauders in the front line, lots and lots of orc marauders. He does have goblin trackers, black uruk warband, and some catapults. Way in the very back, he's got his elite force of Numenorian shadow bows. He's got some Rudar berserkers, some Gundabad trolls, which are one of my favorite trolls. They look awesome. And we've got some Witch Realm Blackguard and some Hammer Guard with his general, which I believe is the Witch Realm Inquisitors. Let's now move on to Dale, who's moving very fast, moving forward. He's bringing some Dalian marksmen in the front line, charging forward. And then he's got some Lake Town spearmen. He has some Hearth Watchmen. Way in the back again, he's got his elite forces of Lake Town spears. He has a Dalian spearman, so a lot of spears, surprisingly. And then he's got some dismounted earls, some Dale swordmasters, and some Dalian paladins. And he's got the Dale dragon slayers. These guys are monsters. They slay monsters, but they're really good. Rhun, on the other hand, bringing a bunch of golden boys. The flag rim. He's got clan guard, a heavy guard there, pushing forward to the walls. Back here, he's got some bladesmen, some sapphire bladesmen. And then way back here, he's got some gamp rims. So bring in the halberds to the fight. And then here is his Camulus Chosen. So yeah, nice solid force. He's also got archers up here. This is a classic strategy where Rhun is trying to get aggressive. Use this hill because it gives him a perfect vantage point on the defenders. So the elves and dwarves need to focus this down. Real quick, let's look at the elves. Look at this unit right here. This is sick. Galadrium Veteran Warriors. They're holding the main gate. He's got some dwarves, iron halberds. We'll just look at the elves and dwarves as one whole army. And then we've got some woodland warriors, some sylvan axemen, and some sylvan heavy swordsmen. So I love this like silver unit. It's really cool. Sindar blade masters. The dwarves bringing a lot of Ironfoot, Erebor infantry, and he's got more infantry this way. So let's see what's happening here. So the ladders are already scaling the walls, and the dwarves are ready to hold it. By the way, I completely forgot all of the player names. So while this is going, let me just slow it down because I feel bad. I got to show who's playing, right? So the Gundabad, words are hard. Gundabad is commanded by Session, and then attacking as Dale, we've got Lord of Belagost. And then over on this side, Rhun, we have R9Z10. And then defending, of course, we have the elves Harb, and the dwarves are commanded by Eradan 202. So pretty cool. All right, so back to the fight. Back to this epic brawl. So yeah, the Marauders are getting chewed up. There's no match whatsoever to the Ironfoot Warriors. But again, I expect this leading like force to really be more of like a meat shield, just trying to exhaust the enemy ammo, making the troops tired. Whoa, what just happened? What, did you see that? Okay, so I just heard like a bunch of orcs screech in horror. I look over and the ladder glitches out and a bunch of them die. They fall to their deaths. I'm confused as hell. Over here, the Orc Marauders pushing the ram, trying to open up the gate. Knock, knock. Here comes the enemy. And now he's got some archers up here, goblin trackers. Again, a very good spot, but not quite as good of a spot compared to this one. Oh my god, though. The skirmish battle going on over there. All right, the gate is now open. Some dwarves getting a little too anxious there, charging forward. So yeah, look at this. So even though he got this really nice position on the hill, even though he's got a good vantage point, it also leaves him open to attack. and the archers are just wrecking them. Now back on this side, Rhun is also charging in, and he's taking on the veteran warriors mixed in with the Sylvan axemen. So, yeah, these wall battles are going to be tough, guys. Really tough for them. Rhun sending in some axemen against the axes of the elves, the Lothlorien elves. Back at the gate, it looks like, wow, Dale is... This is a very aggressive... I mean, I've never seen... Honestly, guys, this is my first time seeing the replay, and I did not expect the attackers to move so quickly. That's why I'm so surprised. I'm like, oh, Dale's going in too. This is ridiculous. So Dale's got the Lake Town Spears, trying to really just hold the front gate. I don't really expect these guys to break through the Dwarven shield wall. Back here, he's got the siege tower about to scale the walls. I don't expect these spearmen to do much damage anyways either, but at least they're just placing the the equipment, getting it ready for the more elite troops. So the dwarves are being really smart here. They're not giving up this location easily. They're gonna fight for these walls, because the moment they lose these walls is the moment they are going to lose the defense, because they are going to be able to put archers up on this wall. That's the thing. Okay, so like for settlements that are really just small, close quarters like this one. By the way, the trolls are in the fight as well, trying to support the infantry get through the front gate. But anyways, what I was saying was that small settlements like this, where the walls are really close near the last stand near the town center, it's gonna make it really easy for the attackers to put archers up here on the walls once they clear it out and get just perfect shots to all the defenders. So that's why you have to defend the walls in Dol Guldur, because it's so close quarters and it's so important. Look at these Black Uruk warband. They look awesome. They've got like medieval helmets on. That's cool. All right, the dwarves counter pushing back Gundabad, just not letting them take this gate. Let's go back over to Rhun, because this is a really important battle. I think this is where the defense is most important, because it's closest to the town center. So you really got to hold against Rhun. You got to make sure they don't break through. The elves are getting super aggressive here, sending out some woodland warriors against the flag rim, who I think were originally going to go up the siege tower, but now they're distracted here, fighting in the outer parts of Dol Guldur. And then back up here on the walls, more and more golden boys coming into the fight, still trying to clean this wall off, trying to clear the wall against the elves, but it doesn't look like they're making that great progress. There's still a lot of forces in the back. You can see, oh my god, the carnage from the elven arrows flying down and killing mostly the clan warriors there, but more Gamprim coming up to support the front lines. Look at this. That's pretty cool. So they're going to try to surround the woodland warriors. Let's see what else is going on. Let's see what else is progressing around the battlefield. So the dwarves really killing these spears. Again, I'm not that surprised. The spears just don't compete with, airborne infantry. But he's got archers really close by. I think this is pretty smart, where he can just shoot the enemy to death. Now he's charging in his Dalian marksman into melee. I assume he's used up all of his ammo. So far, I think the defenders are doing an excellent job. I think they're doing really good. Let's see. Hold on, hold that thought. What's going on over here? They're pushing out. Okay, that's... Like, I get it, the defenders are doing well, but you don't want to get too crazy, all right? You got to sit back. You got to let them come inside the settlement. Don't go out and fight them, because now the enemy forces are surrounding your troops instead of the other way around. So the elves, I don't know if they're just busy elsewhere, but he needs to get his men back inside the gate and let the enemy charge in. That's usually the best idea, because like I said, then you can surround their troops as they push in. The archers still, we got goblin trackers still up here firing down at what they can. Looks like they're going for the dwarven crossbows. Oh my god. Artillery now opening fire over here. Gundabad is just going all in at this point. It seems like he's committed about 70% of his army. He doesn't need to blob up. Well, I guess it's alright. It's not too bad, but he's got to watch out for blobbing up too much. But the trolls, look at this troll right in the middle of this. Ooh, okay, this is weird. He killed a bunch of elves there. He hit the wall and he killed a bunch of elves. That works, I guess. Some magic there. Some more men climbing up the ladders that aren't properly connected to the walls, but it works. It's fine. And then back over here, let's see, the dwarves holding very, very well against Dale. Dale's sending in a lot of troops up on the siege tower. Again, just trying to overpower the walls of Gundabad, or Gundabad, Dol Guldur. These names. Rhun's actually making some pretty good progress over here. He's got his Camul's shadow bows mixed in with his halberds. They're finally getting some territory on these walls, I guess you could say. But it's still going to be a long grind before they are completely take the walls. They're also setting up more troops over here. They need to do that. If anything, they need to set up more siege towers. They could probably fit another one here and another one there. Back over at the gate of this location, the halberdiers are still going toe to toe with the spears of the elves and the woodland warriors. So I think the elves sent out more troops to continue to hold this gate. Again, like, I think they should let the enemy come in. It's not only would you get superior positioning with your infantry, but if the enemy is, just imagine if the enemy's right here fighting these dwarves, you could set up archers right on this hill, just fire down and get fantastic kills. It's a kill zone. But I'm actually kind of surprised the elves not bringing that many archers, considering, you know, they're elves. I mean, the dwarves have a lot of archers. The archers over here, look at this. They're all like face dead in the dirt. They're no use to the cause anymore. But yeah, I'm really surprised that they're not trying to set up their archers in high vantage points, trying to fire down on the troops who are scaling these walls. Let's see what Dale's doing over here. Dale is still making some progress. Not much though. Not much progress. The gate has been... Look at all of the dead. What are they? The town spearmen? Like, they're so dead. Like, it just doesn't seem like they killed that many dwarves. Finally, the dwarves are letting Dale inside the city. This is what he needs to be doing. And the pikemen are going to be holding and killing an ally, a long ally here. But now they are enemies. Tragic sight indeed. Tragic, tragic. Oh, so watch the pushing, boys. Some Dale spearmen just flying in the air randomly. It's like, come on, man, you'll get your turn. Stop pushing. Who screamed fire? But yeah, they're using their mass to really push through the dwarves, which is weird because usually you see the dwarves doing something like this, but now they're getting a taste of their own medicine. Let's head back over here where Gundabad still trying to just push in as many troops as possible. He's clumping up a little too much here. He needs to, because the reason this is so bad is because the troops way in the back, they're getting tired and they're not killing anyone. See them like stepping? They're stepping forward. They're no use doing that. They're not getting any kills. They're just getting exhausted, which is going to hurt your army in the long run. These walls have pretty much been cleared out. I mean, there's a little fight here, but Gundabad can easily set up their archers on the walls and fire down. The dwarves are now concentrating their fire on that wall battle because it is a very critical moment right now. Oh, God. Oh, man, the catapult getting a big hit right there, killing some Ironfoot warriors. And now the warriors are like, you know what? Screw this. We're out of here. We're out of here. Screw your damn catapult. Look how close this catapult is. It's like right in the front line, supporting the infantry. So another hit there. I mean, it hit the gates, but he's trying, I assume he's trying to kill the woodland warriors. If he can actually get a kill there, that would be huge. Let's see what else is happening here. More Dale sending in more troops. He's now committing a lot of his elite troops, the dismounted earls. These earls should do a pretty good job of cleaning up this mess. Back over at the gate, the Dalian spearmen were butchered. That's the risky thing when you charge in men like that, when you push them through enemy lines. They don't fight. Well, they fight, but they fight less, and they're more worried about marching forward. So they don't get as many kills and they can get butchered. So that's basically what happened. But now Dale is sending in their Dalian paladins into the fight. So they're going to try to support this front line. Back over here, we have some Dale Swordmasters swinging their blades of justice, still fighting the good fight to take these walls. I love the fact that the defenders are just holding for dear life, trying to prevent these troops from taking the walls. And I think the Lothorian archers, they need to get their... I'm pretty sure this is their general. Needs to get them out of there. You don't want to lose... I mean, it's not a huge deal because they're defending and they have infinite morale in the town center, but yeah, he needs to watch out for that. Rhun just pokey, stabby, stabby, killing these veteran warriors. I would get him out of there as quick as possible. Same thing over here. Rhun is just causing a lot of havoc, a lot of chaos, and all they have to do is cut through a thin line of Sindar blades and Sylvan axemen. Over at the gate, the elves, amazingly enough, still holding, but for how long? Not long for sure. I mean, they're down to a handful of troops, relatively speaking, and the runic halberds are going to be able to chew up these guys over time. So he's got more forces over here, just kind of using the walls as a little bit of defense. He's moved up another archer unit to fire down in the defenses. So yeah, he's really trying to support this assault. All the armies, though, consider, like, if you look at what they have left, they really, I mean, they're pretty banged up. They're pretty depleted. These attackers are just losing a lot of men. But here's the thing: once they break through this first layer defense, it's gonna get a lot easier for them. And Gundabad, come on, Gundabad, break through the damn gates. Did he take the walls? No, he didn't. The elves, look at this. The elves are hanging on for dear life. Amazing. That's got to be really frustrating as Gundabad just continues to pump out more troops up the ladders to take this wall. And just look at the carnage on this wall. So much death in this one area. It's very sad indeed. Now the trolls are going into the fight. Gundabad getting desperate here. He needs to break through. If he can support his ally. And there we go. The elves lose their general. Just like I said, he needed to get him off the wall. He did not. He decided to fight to the death. And now the elves are without their leader, their commander. Here we go. I think these trolls have cleared a path. And the infantry is going to follow close behind. The Rudor Berserkers, who are really good infantry. So they're doing pretty good. Back at the gate, the dwarves are still denying entrance, denying access for the Dalian soldiers to get in the settlement. The elves are setting down some reinforcements. Now, this is not looking good up on the walls. I think pretty soon, once you lose the walls, it's time to retreat to the final stand. But we do have some crossbows, I believe. Yep, some crossbows firing. Very good angle to the enemy. Firing at the flank of the troops on the walls. Very nice strategy there. But I don't think it's going to be enough to stop this huge force of dismounted earls. And if he can time this right, if he can break through, charge down the stairway, and flank around the dwarves, he should be able to get the rest of his army inside the settlement. Now, the thing is, though, is that they've lost a lot of men. And now the Dale Swordmasters are surrounded by the dwarves. The dwarves sent up some reinforcements. And the elves are just... Look at all these elves, man. They're just really... Just tons of them holding against these guys. Yeah, Dale has lost a lot of troops. Good God. So yeah, Dale's pretty banged up. Rhune's also, I mean, really, honestly, all the armies are really banged up. They're really depleted. They're tired. They don't have much men. The defending armies as well, they're very tired, don't have much men. So we'll see what they can do here to try to turn this one around. Now, the defenders, they've got, well, actually, you know what? They've got some really elite reserves. The only thing is that I don't see any archers. It seems like the defenders kind of use their archers a little too quickly, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, they should have, like, saved some of their archers for late game. Now, the dwarves, they still have some crossbows. So I think these guys should stop firing, and go to the town center and help hold out there. Because if they don't, the attackers, like, if the attackers still have ammo, they're just going to be able to sit back and crush that final stand. Gundabad, finally, thanks to the support of the trolls and the infantry close behind, able to push through the gate. And I think we finally have our first faction, first army being able to get through. So Gundabad has seen a lot of action. And now the trolls continue to march over on this side as they fight the bloody fight in Gundabad. Some cav charging in as well. The Inquisitors. The elves are kind of forming up a battle line. This is where they make their next stand. This is also a really good defensive spot because of the hill. They actually know they're going to charge in because they realize, you know, they have no other choice. They must charge or they're going to get peppered down by arrows. So he's going to charge in, try to take out this calf, which is a pretty smart move. Though I think he should retreat. I think at this point, everybody should be retreating. Save as many men as you can. Get these crossbows to the town center. Fall back and prepare to hold the final location of the defense. Alright, so Rhun now pushing through the gates. They finally defeated that outer elven defense. And now the flag rim are going to be able to push through here. Now, if you look at the balance of power, it has not changed. It has not changed one. Actually, wait, no. It's changed quite a bit. Quite a bit. 62% of the defenders have died, and 79%, almost 80% of the attackers have perished in this battle. So yeah, the balance of power is now in favor of the defenders, which is crazy. That just shows how well of a defense they put up. It's looking good for them. It's looking pretty good, but it's still not over. This is anyone's game. Anyone can win this one when it's this close. They just need it. Like, Gundabad needs to help Dale. Like, Dale is struggling so hard right now. Their crossbows are executing these dismounted earls who are up on these walls. Look at all the dead ones. This is crazy. And the dwarves have a small unit of airborne axemen, 17 men fighting for the future of this wall, for the safety of this wall. So back over here, they're still putting up a good fight. Now, I also want to remind you guys that, yeah, 80% of the army's dead, but it was mostly the weaker troops who died. You can see now Gundabad is finally sending in the more elite troops. Oh, man, good catapults. Well, it didn't kill much, but a good catapult location here that's going to support this fight. This might give a lot of life to the defenders. Not that they necessarily need it, but this is going to really help them in their struggle. But yeah, we're going to see the elites versus elites in the future of this fight. Yeah, I would just get that catapult a little bit closer. He's only got 3 men, though, so maybe he's hanging back because if one arrow just hits this guy, then the catapult is lost. So they've got to be careful on how close they can get to the enemy. It doesn't look like he has archers up here anymore. Look at all the archers who died. That's crazy. But yeah, the rest of the force is marching up. I think he's out of ammo. That or they just all died here. So one of those things happened. So dwarves and elves looking past their feuds, standing together once again to take on the forces of Gundabad at Dol Guldur, which originally was an elven settlement until they lost it. This is in Mirkwood, and yeah, now it's like all evil and gross looking. Classic. Look at these elves. Look at them charging in. What is happening here? Look at this. Like, just keep running in place. They'll move eventually. Freedom! Like, what is he doing? He's like, you won't kill me. You won't do it. Why is he just charging into the front line? He's crazy. Now the dwarves are sending in their reserves. They've got the hammerers going into this fight. So they're not... I honestly thought they were going to hang back and hold on to these troops until the enemy was at their doorstep, you know, pushing right at this ramp. But no, he's actually sending in these hammerers into the thick of the fight. Into the fray one last time. Alright, Rhun's getting chewed up though. Really good placement of archers and crossbows firing at the troops on the walls, because when you're on the wall, you're just an open target. You're such an easy target for these skirmishers. So yeah, they're racking up kills, killing a lot of very elite soldiers as well with arrows, which is honestly the best way to kill elite soldiers. So now we got archers in the front line. Rhun is running out of troops. It looks like he's committed his entire force. Yeah, he's pretty much committed his entire force into this fight. So this is all Rhun has. That's all Rhun has. Dale's almost completely dead. He has Dragon Slayers and some Dalian Marksmen who've used up all their ammo. The dwarves are actually pushing out using their pikes, clearing this gateway. And I think it's, honestly, it's going to be Rhun and Dale. Rhun and Dale, or sorry guys, not Rhun and Dale. Rhun and Gundabad that are going to have any chance of winning this battle. It is up to them. Now, it's a matter of, do they have enough ammo to take out this defense? They're going to need a lot of catapult shots. They're going to need a lot of skirmishers to soften up the defenses before they charge in their small but elite force of infantry. So I think Gundabad, he's doing the best so far from the attacking side. Rhun doing the second best. Dale really struggling. He's lost pretty much his entire force. But the defense on this side is thinning out. We have some elven archers who are getting some last second shots. They're going after the cav. The cav is actually trying to sneak across, going through a small gap. I think he's going to try to run down those archers. The elves should just retreat. He needs to get his archers out of there. Don't let them get caught up in melee against his cav unit. Get out of there. Go to the final stand and hold with the rest of the elite dwarven infantry. But it seems like he's just going to leave these archers into the combat. Oh, here comes another cav unit. They're slowly trickling in into this back line. And the dwarves sent up some pikes. He's got 3 pikemen standing. He's putting up the good fight. But after those 3 pikes are dead, there's really nothing holding back Dale and Gundabad. Let's see the gate battle though. The Dragon Slayers are doing their best. So we got some elves somehow on the flank. How did this happen? How are there elves and dwarves on the flank? I guess they went down the siege tower and now they're attacking Dale. So yeah, he's really trying to get Dale off the battlefield. He's just trying to defeat his force. Let's see what else is happening here. Oh wow, the elves have fallen back. Rhun has suffered a lot of casualties. And finally, he's got his archers up here. Oh no, is he out of ammo? I see him with their axes out. I think they just ran out of ammo. That is unfortunate. See, that's what I'm saying, guys. You gotta hold on to your ammo. Because, yeah, sometimes early on in siege battles, there's going to be good opportunities to use some arrows. But sometimes there's going to be even better opportunities in the late game of these siege battles. You notice right here how they're so clumped up and then they've got the high ground over here. That would have been a great spot for crossbow fire. But I think most of the defenders are out of ammo, and that's part of the strategy of defending. You've got to watch your ammo supplies. You've got to make sure you've got enough for the entire battle, because if you waste it all on like very long shots that miss most of the enemy, you're just gonna waste your ammo. So the dwarves are getting chewed up here. These halberds are making it very difficult. These hammers are just too short for the pole arms or the halberds. So yeah, it's not looking good. Up here, they're still getting shot. There's a small group of hammerers and even some elves just trying to clean up the wall, trying to fight back for the wall. But let's see what's going on back here. The elven archers, I really hope that they used up most of their ammo at this point, because yeah, it sucks to see archers that have a lot of ammo left just get cut down in melee. So Gundabad, that's all he has to cut through. That's all he has to do. Dale still fighting the good fight. He's got 4 dismounted earls taking on 11 dwarves from Erebor. And I think Dale's going to be able to finally defeat this force. Let's see. Where was that flanking elf unit? I guess they cut him down. I guess, yeah, Dale cut them down. So yeah, Dale is going to be able to survive with some troops, but only just that, like a handful of troops. But it's better than nothing. It really is. Oh, look at this. We got a lone axeman. He's like, I'm coming, Dale. Oh no, another general is dead, and I think that was Rhune's general. It's hard to say, but yeah, that probably was Rhun. The elves are now coming around to support the flank of the dying. Why is he sending more men here? He needs to just fall back. He needs to fall back and prepare the final stand. That's all he has. It's all he could ever do. And this balance, the battle is shifting. Look at that. It is shifting in favor of the attackers. The defenders had it, guys. Now the percentage killed, actually, the defenders are still winning in that regard. You know, they have 88%, 92. The attackers have lost 92% of their army, which is insane. But yeah, this is gonna come down to the wire. And like I said, like 1,000 times in this video, it's gonna come down to skirmishers and catapults. It's not gonna be the infantry. It's gonna be the skirmishers. I see some arrow fire back here. Oh, yep. See? He's got his general apart with the Numenorean Shadow Guard. These guys, I'm sure, have plenty of ammo because Gundabad was smart. He didn't waste all of his ammo right away, and he's going to have a very powerful punch when it comes to attacking. So yeah, he's just going to sit back and shoot at these elves. The elves need to just fall back. He's just wasting lives here. But he's going to do the opposite. He's going to charge in, which is another idea, because if you get really close, you can cause the enemy archers to get some friendly fire on their own men. So that's probably why he's charging in and taking on these troops. So the elves are about to get surrounded here, though. I mean, that's the thing. That's why I think he should have fallen back, because there's very open field here, and now Gundabad is able to flank around with his hammerers. So they're trying to hold on for dear life. Over here, Rhun is... Wait, what happened to Rhun? Rhun has been defeated. Rhun has been defeated. Wow. Okay, it's weird. It's like we look away for like a couple minutes, and then you go back, and it's over. Like the fight is over. What happened to Rhun? I don't know, but the hammerers are walking around. So, oh my God, after just a bloody, bloody fight, most armies, I mean, pretty much the defenders and attackers killed each other completely. Imagine being these two elves. Look at these two elves. They're like, I can't believe we survived that. I can't believe it. They become best of friends. It's like, hold on, let me go down first. Your butt's too close to my face. All right, so let's see. I think are there archers still alive here? What's going on? Here's some like arrow fire. Oh wait, there's like, no you don't. So this is what's left of Rhun. A handful of archers. Same thing for Dale. Dale is down to just a handful of men. It's all up to Gundabad to win this fight. Gundabad is a really strong faction. You can see that. The player, I think, did well with this strategy. He moved up the weaker troops first. He got the dwarves and the elves to waste their ammo on the weaker troops. And now he's got his elite forces who are just cleaning up this defense. Just cleaning it up. He's also got his shadow bows coming in. I hope he still has ammo on those shadow bows. He's going to need them. I mean, even though Gundabad's looking pretty solid at this point, he's got, like, these are really elite dwarven units. You got dwarven noblemen. You have some sylvan heavy swordsmen. Some iron crossbows. That's good that the dwarves have some crossbows in reserve. And he also has some Sons of the Fallen. But really, I think everything else is pretty much dead. Oh, the two elven heroes have charged it. He's like, come on, brother. Let's kill these runic. No! No! Elidor. I don't know. Just some generic elven name. How could you? Now he's going on a rampage. Let's see if this lone axeman can win the fight here. Let's see if he can take it. He's going ham, though. He's going ham on this guy. Can you just kill him? It's just that superior armor, I suppose. Yeah, this guy's dead. He's so outnumbered. Watching his friend die. They survived that bloody, that wall battle, but now they're not going to survive the fight. It's like Rhune's letting them duel. It's like, let him duel. If he wins, he can live. We will gift him his life. What the hell? This is like the most boring duel. There we go. He won. He's like, who wants more? Who wants some? Look at him. Look at this guy. He's like, you kill him. He's kicking him. He's kicking him. That's awesome. So we'll let that unfold, unravel. I'm sure he's going to die, just being so outnumbered. All right, so Gundabad is victorious on this side. He has a catapult. He's got some archers. He's got some hammerers up here. It looks like he's trying to chase down some dwarves. The dwarves are kind of stuck out here. Dale is still has some troops. He's just kind of hiding in the gate, I suppose. And the Witch Realm Blackguard are lining up. And we actually have some Gundabad Inquisitors coming around the gateway. A little bit of a fight here between Hammers of Gundabad and the Rudar Savages. So right now the attackers are just kind of cleaning out the outer defenses. Just, you know, he's in the cleanup phase, so to speak. And back here, they just prepare their final stand. So we're going to see what happens. I have a feeling that the battle's going to slow down because we actually still have a lot of time left in this battle. So I think like more than 15 minutes, I believe. So I think what's going to happen is that the attackers are probably going to skirmish down the defenses as much as possible because he still has this catapult, which he's pushing up. So let's just go ahead and fast forward a little bit. I'm not going to cut anything just yet, but I think, yeah, see, he's just going to sit back and skirmish the enemy, which is what he needs to do. The balance of power is dead even. In fact, the percentage killed, dead even, guys. Dead even. 93 to 92. That's insane. This battle is going to come down to the wire. Oh, wait. I think the dwarves are charging. The dwarves are indeed charging. Sending out the dwarven noblemen to try to take out the catapult. But nearby, we've got the Blackguard who is going to try to guard this catapult. And they do. They block the dwarves from being able to charge in. And now the Cav is charging in, trying to do a little bit of a surprise charge on these Sons of the Fallen, who are now marching to join their dwarven noblemen. So I think this is actually all the dwarves can really do here. He cannot sit back or he will lose this battle for sure. He's got to charge out because he's outgunned. Oh, and the catapult wipes out the dwarven noblemen. The dwarves are coming charging out, trying to take out these Witch Realm Inquisitors. Is that the general? The general is in the Sons of the Fallen. He's not in the nobleman unit.
Our foe has lost control of the castle.
All right, so now the Sons of the Fallen coming around, trying to outmaneuver, outflank the Blackguard. And now the elves are storming down as well. So we got a nice aggressive push by the elves. Here they go. They're going to charge down, try to surround the Cav, I assume. Just supporting their dwarves, and they're gonna, wow, this is actually pretty good from the defenders. They're actually gonna surround the Blackguard. Now they are gonna counter flank with the Hammer Guard, but yeah. Yeah. So this is it, guys. Like, all the infantry who's left are in this fight right here. That's crazy. The Sons of the Fallen are getting chewed up, though. They're just surrounded, split up. They're getting charged by Cav. It's not a good sight. They still have some dwarven crossbows, but that's it. That's it. I cannot believe. Like, I am actually really shocked that this battle ended up like this, because 99% of the time, most people fall back to the final stand, which is what we're looking at right here, but with way more troops. The fact that this battle is so close to over, and I was expecting a huge skirmish, like a long skirmish phase. So I'm really surprised, like, how this one, like, I'm curious how this one's gonna end. A nice Cav charge though into the crossbows. You got to be careful though. Gundabad does not want to lose their general. I'm not sure. Oh, the general is with the archer unit, so never mind. It's fine. So the archers are. I'm just trying to get a view here. The archers are firing at the defenses. At the defenders. What are they firing at? Oh, they got some dwarves flanking around. Going after the catapult crew who's stuck in between their own machines, their own catapults. So their own tool of destruction will be their own demise as they're surrounded by the Erebor infantry. Alright, the Hammerers are slicing up the Sons of the Fallen. Now the Sons of the Fallen are going to turn into the Fallen Sons of the Fallen. If you know what I mean.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Alright, the battle is now in favor of the attackers. Wow. What a turnaround. But it's still not over, guys. It's still not over. There's still ways to go in this battle replay. So I really hope this comes down to like a handful of troops. I mean, basically it has. But even like smaller of a group, like how even of a battle they can get. That would be cool. So the Cav is pretty much dead. They're just really, honestly, what he's doing with this Cav is just preventing them from being able to fire. So by doing that, you know, it's good because it keeps them from killing their men from afar, is what I'm trying to say. They need to hurry up and kill this Cav, though. Like, they need to hurry up and kill them, because if they want any chance of winning the siege, they've got to get firing. They've got to get killing. Their infantry is still holding on. Like, there's still a decent amount of noblemen, considering that they got hit hard with that catapult volley. Come on, guys. You can do this. You can do this, I believe. So the Numenorian shadow bows trying to surround the Erebor axemen who caught the catapult crew by surprise. The catapult crew is still alive and well. They're actually now going to fight as an infantry and go... Oh, they just disappeared for a second. They're going to go and surround these dwarven noblemen. Is there archers up here? Did Rhun send up what's left of his archers? Yeah, he's got, look at that small handful of archers. That's all Rhun really has. Oh my god, the 3 horsemen still alive. Please, dwarves, take them off their horses. Kill them. Get rid of them. Your infantry needs the support. 97 to 95%. So 95% of the attackers, 97% of the defenders. It's so close of a fight. Holy crap. This is extremely close, guys. Oh my god. The dwarves, the Erebor infantry will just not die. They've been taken on. They've been fighting this entire battle. They're now down to 5 men putting up the good fight. The catapult is now active once again, but he's got to be careful with this catapult, because if he misses and kills his own men, it's game over. He is playing a dangerous game by using that catapult at this current stage of the battle. It could be so easy to miss these guys. But the reward, if he takes the risk and he actually kills, he gets a good hit on the defenders, then he will win the game. So it's a matter of how accurate his catapult crew is in this situation. But the dwarves are preventing the catapult from being able to fire. And the witch, the shadow guard are trying every... Oh wait, they took control of the... What? Oh my god, the dwarves are... Oh, he's... He's charging in. He's... This... It was like 4 cav units that are taking out an entire unit of crossbows. Alright, they need to just fire. They need to take their crossbows out and fire. But he's going to do a little hammer and anvil, knocking down an elf and a dwarf. Doing a couple good... I mean, that cav unit... Oh, he's down. Okay, good. Alright, this is so painfully close, guys. Who's going to win the siege? I do not know. Vote now. Here, I'll have a poll right here. Who do you think is going to win at this current part of the battle? It's looking good for the attackers if you're looking at the balance of power. But now that these crossbows are alive, even though it's just like, let's see, 7 crossbows. Oh, they might be out of ammo though. Oh, well, let's not forget about the shadow guard. But the dwarves are now they're like, nope, you're not gonna fire this damn catapult. Not today. The catapult crew is running out of men. Pretty soon they will no longer be able to crew the catapult. Okay, so I think it's clear. I think the attackers are gonna win this one. There's just not enough dwarves. There's just not enough, and there's too many attackers. The Shadow Guard. I mean, unless they get a chain route, which I don't see likely. I mean, they could kill the General of Gundabad, which he's in a fight right now, but he's got a lot of hit points. He's tough to bring down. He just got a kill. So, look at this little battle. It's like I'll get a kill. I'll kill this little orc. Nope. Dang it! I was just stabbing. It's like, dude, you don't stab with an axe. You slice with an axe. You swing with an axe. What are you trying to knock him out? He's like, I don't want to kill anyone. I'm just gonna pop him in the face and knock him out. Like, what are you doing? All right, where's the dwarven general? He's still alive. I have not gotten any notification. I have not. Yeah. Well, actually, so how the crossbow? Oh wait, no, the crossbow's charged in. This is actually okay. So hold the phone, guys. Hold the phone. 99% of the defenders have died, but these noblemen are putting up a good fight, and there's also some elves still on the battlefield. This is insane. This is insanely close. I mean, we've had a lot of close battles. We've seen ones probably even. I mean, we've seen a battle where it came down to 1 versus 1, but this is still close nonetheless. Yeah. It's still in favor of the attackers, but it's kind of going down. It's kind of shifting back over towards the, the defenders. So what's going on here is the elves are holding against the Shadow Guard and also the dwarven crossbows. And it looks like the noblemen are now going to focus all of their attention on the Realm Blackguard. Here's the general. Here he is. He's covered in blood, taking on a hammerer. Take him out, boys. Come on. Use teamwork. Work together. Work together. If it was Mountain Blade. Work together, guys. You outnumber them. There you go. All right, now the Sons of the Fallen can flank around this Witch Realm Blackguard. Or they could charge up and try to take out these archers. Not that the archers are really that effective. I love how they have golden tip arrows. That's cool. There goes the Sons of the Fallen. Oh man, this is gonna come down to a couple units. Let's just go ahead and fast forward a little bit. We'll do ×2 speed. Nothing too quick. Nothing too quick. Just, to keep up with the pace of the battle. All right, there we go. They defeated the elves who were defending the flank of these dwarves. And now the Shadow Guard are gonna flank around and the dwarves are surrounded, but that's okay. They can fight their way out of this. I mean, they're pretty close to defeating, what unit is this? The Blackguard. And also, they are kind of outflanking the Blackguard with the Sons of the Fallen. Oh my god. Come on. I'm kind of rooting for the defenders because they're the underdog at this point of the battle. But I just want a close one. I just want a painfully close battle. And I think that's what we got right here. Oh, the catapult fires and kills 2 of his own men. Actually, I think they killed 1 dwarf and 1 of his own guys. Yeah. Oh, can we get a legendary general battle? How badass would that be if the generals fought each other? That would be insanely awesome. Oh no, the general is dead though. That insanely awesome scenario is not gonna happen. The dwarves are generalists. They no longer have any elven allies. They are outnumbered. Let's see, 11 to 14. 11 to 14. Holy crap. Holy crap, guys. I don't know. The dwarves it's possible. Like, I can imagine the dwarven noblemen being better fighters than the Shadow Guard. Because, the Shadow Guard is more of an archer unit. They don't have shields. Now 8 to 9. 8 to 9. This is so close. I can't take it anymore. I just can't. The dwarves just never, they're so stubborn. They never give up. 8 to 8 now. 8 to 8. I think Ozog is right here. is making it difficult for them. 7 to 8. The dwarves are just not dying. The catapult is still alive. What is the cat? Is he seriously trying to hit him with the catapult? Now, even if the dwarves defeat this force, they still have some archers they have to deal with, which are up here. They're no longer firing because I'm sure they're worried about friendly fire. They also have to take out the catapult crew. He might as well just charge in the catapult crew in melee.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Okay, 7 to 4. The dwarves are easily winning this one. 7 to 4. Okay, now the catapult crew is in the melee. Oh my god. Okay. The dwarves are just slaughtering the catapult crew. Look at them. The balance of power is not shifting. Come on, dwarves. I believe in you. This is amazing. What an amazing battle. Oh my god. 6 to 2 Numenorian Shadow Guard. And there's 3 Blackguard. So they've got 5 total. The dwarves have 6. They got to take out that general. He's going to be tough to take out. The dwarves are kind of divided. They'll kill the... Okay, now focus all of your attention. Focus all the dwarves on this general. What the hell, man? This is so stupid close. Like, they are literally fighting over the... like 1,000 dead troops. Like the fate of Dol Guldur will be decided between 10 men. Alright, so the dwarves are down to 5. They got about 4. So 4 versus 5. Oh, come on, dwarves. Come on, dwarves. These noblemen, don't you give up. Don't you give up, damn you. Oh no, the dwarves. Okay, no. The dwarves are still in it. Oh, come on, dwarves. Come on. The dwarves can do this, please. Eradan 202, you got this, man. You've got 5 men left. The general is having an epic fight in the back lines there. Back lines. Like there's lines. This is more of a just a fight between 2. I don't even know. Just the Blackguard will not go down. They just will not go down. Come on, dwarves. Look at them. They're just going to town on these guys. Rhun needs to send in his men, but I guess he's just kind of letting them fight to the death, I guess. I don't know. Maybe their troops are stuck on the walls. Oh, no. It's now even. It's 3 versus 3. 3 versus 3. These Blackguard just do not die. The dwarves, the 2 other dwarves are not fighting. They're watching their comrade get gangbanged right now. Come on. Fight together. Ozog is making this very difficult. Very difficult. No, dude. Come on, fight. This is so close. This is so close. And I can't, like, I'm praying. The great juju of the mountain. Oh, there we go. 2 versus 3. 2 versus 3. The dwarves now have the advantage. Come on, dwarves. Come on, dwarves. Get into the fight. You can do this. Guys, work together. There's 2 of you. There's 3 of you versus 2 of them. I like how the sound effects going on where it sounds like there's a bunch of people fighting, but really it's just 2 dudes. Or 5 guys, you know. Oh, there we go. Come on, take out this Blackguard. Come on, a couple more swings of their sword. He's bloodied up. Who knows how close he is to dead. The other dwarf is challenging Ozog. Ozog. Oh, Ozog is down. He's down for the count. The general is dead. The dwarves still have the 3 heroes. And now they are dead as well. Why? Why is the balance of power in favor of the defenders or the attackers? The attackers, all they have are their archers. I assume he's resting them up here because they are exhausted. But oh my god. The dwarves are exhausted as well. Dale. Oh crap. I forgot. I forgot about these troops. What is Dale doing? What's oh man. I guess Dale just went AFK. Dang it, I'm gonna look stupid. I'm so excited for that little engagement, and it doesn't even matter because I completely forgot about Dale, and they have an entire just unit of dragon slayers. So we're gonna let the dwarves just kind of fast forward over to them and fight to the death against these dragon slayers. And I don't think they're gonna put up much of a fight, honestly. They're so exhausted. Hey, you know, they took out Ozog. I don't know if Rhun just went AFK as well. Like, why did he not charge in these men? It was still exciting. But, yeah, the dwarves are just getting, look at those swords. It's so stupid. Dwarves are just getting massacred. There we go. And that's the defense, guys. I am so sorry for hyping you up for nothing. I should have realized, but yeah, come on, let's get to the results, please. There we go. So really good kills from Gundabad. I think he did the best there from the attacking side. Second place is R9Z10. So on the defending side, great job by both teams. The dwarves getting 3,000, almost about 350 kills away from 4,000. If we look at the results here, this is the point of view of Gundabad. He did really well, got a lot of kills. You can see on his casualty inflicted list. But yeah, that was a great fight. This was actually sent in by R9Z10, but it's the point of view of Gundabad. So yeah, thanks to all the players in this fight. It was a great struggle. It was a good battle. Down to the wire, sort of. Not really, but it was pretty close, even though Dale had troops left over. But thank you guys so much for joining me in this battle. It was a lot of fun. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, a comment, share, and of course, subscribe for more epic battles. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.